Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the new, upgraded, revamped, and updated version of Trust Work Network. I am your host, Awake, Athletic Wisdom and IQ, experienced connoisseur of sports, and I'm always excited to talk sports with you. The always incredible, undefeated sports fan. Man, good to be back. I like the upgrades. I'm feeling it. Got a lot of different things going on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me. Gonna go ahead and give myself a round of applause real quick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me for upgrading this situation. We ready to get into some new things. We got NBA, we got NFL, World Series going on. I ain't covering baseball and I ain't covering college football right now. Honestly, just don't have time. I would, but I got other things to do. But hopefully we can get this thing going. We can get, you know what I'm saying, get things more active and get more content out to the masses. Starting with Thursday night, Chargers and the Vikings. Starting with the NFL, Chargers look real unbeatable at times. Chargers showed what they can do when they running on all cylinders, and they just smacked around the Minnesota Vikings. Poor Carson Wentz was out there just getting beat up, and man. He is just taking a beat down. He's getting bruised and getting up slow on just about every play because they hitting him. And, you know, Chargers getting after it. Top 3 offense in yards, 4th in passing yards, top 10 defensive total yards. Chargers ain't going quietly into the night. Not at all, not by any means. So, shout out to the Chargers. Big win over the Vikings. Vikings got to figure some stuff out. Hopefully get J.J. McCarthy back for some games this year, and we can see what they can do. Miami and Atlanta. It's a good opportunity for Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Atlanta Falcons fans. Atlanta, this is a really good opportunity for them to show, to create some separation. You know, get really into the mix right there, and try to get a spot in that division. See if they can take the division. Miami, I got something for Miami. That ain't no players. That ain't no coaches. Even though your coach is probably going to get fired too. But that's your hopes and dreams for the playoffs this year. They're gone. Let them go. This could be a trap game. There's a bunch of trap games this week. And this could be one of the ones. But Atlanta needs to go ahead and take this one, I hope. Because some of these ones is iffy, you know. This is one that Atlanta just need to go ahead and put them out their misery. And it should be, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be easy, but they should be able to put Miami away. Moving on though. Oh yeah. Atlanta's problem. Atlanta usually doesn't score a lot of points, but they move the ball. If they move the ball like they usually do, they should be all right. They move the ball. They've been having trouble scoring, getting in the end zone, but they should definitely win this game. In my eyes, they should definitely win because they generate a little bit too much offense for them to lose to a team that's this bad defensively. Moving on though, New York Jets at Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals favored by 6.5. Actually, I didn't even go get into spreads and stuff because the lines changed on me. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about these guys. This is a game, Jets and the Bengals, this is a game you just pick it, just be picking it. Because both of these teams have the same situation. Season is done. I do not expect Joe Burrow to come back and play hero. I do not expect New York Jets to turn their season around and win 10 straight. So both of these teams, yeah, y'all, it's bad. Only this is the one game this week that has no bearing on any division situation because both of these teams is out of it. Moving on though, Cleveland and New England. This is another trap game. Cleveland season not entirely over yet. I ain't gonna flush them yet, surprisingly, but they got 2 wins. So if they win this game, theoretically their season is not trash yet. But they're playing the New England Patriots. They're at home. New England needs this game to take control of the division firmly because Buffalo's not, playing their best football right now, even though they're 4-2. So we're gonna see. Drake may win them a game when it counts. This is the one that he needs to do it in. This is one of the games that he needs to do it because you're going up against a great defense. And if you can't can't go up against a defense this quality, not gonna win a playoff game. So, as much as Cleveland struggled offensively, the defense is not. If Drake May can come out and make a good showing, this would be a good time to do it. Moving on, Giants and the Eagles. You already know how I feel about this. Scatterboo came out there, even though we had a hiatus, I didn't get to cover this one, but Scatterboo came out there and ran all over us. We're not going to let that happen again. We can't let that happen again. I like the fact that they usually schedule these Giants games. When we play the Giants, they always schedule us like Giants, non-conference game, non-division game, Giants again. I love it. Even if we win, I don't care. Because guess what? You're not going to do that shit twice. You're not going to do it to us twice. So, all I say to them is keep that same energy. Because we're going to be right there waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be right there. And when you least expect it, we're going to bust through the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? We at home, so even without A.J. Brown, I still feel like we're going to take this one. Moving on, though. Buffalo, Carolina. At Carolina. This is a dangerous game for Buffalo. Buffalo, some people might not think so, even though Carolina 4-3. Nobody thought Carolina was going to be 4-3 right now. And that's not, one game above 500 is not great, but they right there. They're second in their division. You know what I'm saying? If Atlanta don't show up, Carolina's going to be right there. Like, hey, Tampa Bay, what's happening? So, definitely a big game for Carolina, and Buffalo need this game too. So, this one, kind of a toss-up, but it's a dangerous game for Buffalo because if they take Carolina lightly, Carolina's going to slap them around. And, I'm partial to Carolina a little bit. Family from Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So, live in Oklahoma, but find it hard sometimes to deal with these Carolina with the moves that they making. But I was a big fan of them when they got Cam, even before that. But I like Carolina, but Eagles was my team way before that, before they became an expansion team. So, but man, Buffalo, be careful, because these boys can beat you. They can beat you if you don't play your best football. Moving on, Chicago at Baltimore. Y'all already know what it is. Lamar not playing. So this is going to be a very difficult game for them to win. Chicago's playing really good, both sides of the ball. Caleb Williams starting to figure it out. Gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. Gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. They trying to get at it. They trying to make something happen. Chicago is about to bust through the ceiling. Now in their division, they still got to deal with Detroit. They still got to deal with Green Bay, but they're looking really good right now. And this is a game that they need. This would help a lot, even though it's not a division game. It helps overall record. Baltimore fans, I know you pulling your hair out right now. I know you is. I'm a Baltimore fan. I'm a solid Baltimore fan. I couldn't have foreseen what happened this year. I couldn't have seen this coming. Could have foreseen a little bit of him getting hurt, but I didn't expect this. All the two letdowns back-to-back weeks. Didn't expect that. So definitely gotta. I hope they can show up, and this is a semi-trap game for Chicago. Even though Baltimore's obviously the much better team with Lamar. But, yeah, man, they're 1-5. Chicago's 1-2. Chicago could let their foot off the gas, and this could end up being a Baltimore victory. But they're gonna have to really rally, really rally behind that offense, and behind that defense is a little bit beat up still. Moving on, though. We got San Francisco and Houston. They just keep getting better and better, don't they? Last two weeks has been crazy with these. Last 2 weeks I call it compete week. Went 2 weeks in a row where it was games you don't want to try to guess who's going to win these games, but it gets rough. A lot of these guys don't even pick games until about week 4, week 5. I'm picking week 1 games. You know what I'm saying? Getting out there early. It's like when they don't have no data on the games, they don't want to pick them. But it only gets harder as weeks go by. So, San Francisco at Houston. Houston's favorite. Tough game, but it's winnable for San Francisco. San Francisco has a better record, obviously, but Houston is definitely better than they've played. So, tough game. Tough game for San Francisco, but they got to go on the road and win it. They definitely need it. You know what I'm saying? Seattle's not playing bad, so this is one where they need to go ahead and shut the door. Next up, Tampa Bay and New Orleans. In New Orleans, another game. New Orleans could show up. Spencer Rattler's been playing better. God bless Mike Evans. You know what I'm saying? All their receivers in Tampa Bay is getting hurt anyway. God bless y'all. Man, New Orleans got something for you. Hate to do it to you. It's not a player. It's not a coach. But it is your hopes and dreams. Going to the playoffs this year are out the window. 1-6, bottom of the division. Can't see them making the playoffs at this point. at all under any circumstances. But hopefully they do make some moves because they got to do a little change in the guard on defense, and they got to get better offensively on the line and with the running game. They got a couple good receivers. They just need some help. They need some help in the running game. Spencer Rattler's getting the ball out most of these times, and then we got to get him a line block for him. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling. This could be a trap game a little bit. This is one of the ones where I feel like, yeah, Tampa Bay should just go ahead and shut the door. But moving on to Dallas and Denver. Dallas and Denver. Denver at home. Denver may need this game more than Dallas do, really, even though Dallas can move up. They're 3-1. Denver's 5-2. Denver needs this so they can try to pull away as much as they can on Kansas City. So pressure's on them. Not really a lot of pressure on Dallas. Dallas is gonna try to just, they're trying to find their identity, make sure they get ready for whatever is coming next. But more so, I feel like Dallas is just trying to get used to playing with their coach. And once they get his philosophy, once they get his scheme and they buy into his system, I think things will change a little bit more in Dallas. But I don't think they got a lot of pressure on them. We always joke about Dallas supposed to win the Super Bowl every year, but I don't think that's realistic right now. I don't even think anybody's thinking that in a joking fashion or a realistic fashion. But Denver is solid, both sides of the ball, very balanced. Dallas has the worst defense, best offense. Could go either way. See, if it's a shootout, may favor Dallas. If it's a grinded out game, it may favor Denver. So we're going to have to see. Tennessee and Indianapolis. Indianapolis is favored by 14.5 points. Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to do that. But they are still favored by 14.5. This is not a trap game because Tennessee is not good. Tennessee got something for you. Tennessee, you done. Go get you another number 1 draft pick. Defense is shot. Offensive line is shot. Can't block for nobody. Can't block for the run. Can't block for the pass. This is the definition of a trap game, but Indianapolis ain't losing this game, in my opinion. If Tennessee show up and win this game against the best team, one of the best teams, if not the best team, as far as how they played thus far in the NFL, if they win this game, it'd be unbelievable. But I don't think that's going to happen. Moving on. Green Bay at Pittsburgh. You know what this is. Y'all know what this is. This is Aaron Rodgers. To the end. This is Aaron Rodgers, man. This is Aaron Rodgers back at well, they're not playing in Green Bay, but they trying to bust through the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? He hold a grudge, man. That dude hold a grudge. He said 2 weeks ago he was ready to play these guys. He was like, yeah, man, I hope y'all ain't lose faith in this because we lost to Cincinnati. You said this in the press conference after the game. After they lose to Cincinnati, he in there talking about how, yeah, man, hope y'all ain't lost faith. I haven't. We finna play my old team. I was like, what? This dude wild. He wild. Who brings that up at a press conference after you lose? Who says that? That shit is nuts to me. That's nuts. But, hey, I got to respect it. This is his first shot at his old team. They 4-1-1. Took the tie to Dallas. Pittsburgh's 4-2. This one is definitely finna be a battle. And I feel like Aaron Rodgers gonna be shooting. So Green Bay get ready. Micah Parsons get ready because he holding the ground. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. He's shooting at the front office. He's shooting at whoever he can. So we gonna see. We gonna see what this does. But that's definitely gonna be a good one. Sunday night, definitely gonna be a game worth watching. Monday night game, Washington, Kansas City. Kansas City is favored by 11.5 at home. Could be bad for Washington, but Washington like to play spoiler. Look for Washington to try to play the spoiler in this one. Because even though Jaden Daniels is out, Terry McLaurin's back in, Debo's playing. Might want to be ready. Might want to be ready. Kansas City is playing much better. But let me tell you something. If they come out there ready to play, there's a very good chance that they could make something happen. I like to think that. I feel like, Washington is average, maybe a little above average. You know what I'm saying? Offensively they're a little bit above average, but I don't know how above average they are defensively. They give up a lot of stuff, but they got good players. They could play spoiler, but I ain't gonna go out on a limb and say they can. I'd be wrong to say that they don't have a legitimate shot to win this game. Even though they're underdogs, 11 points. They have a legitimate shot to win this game. That's what I'll say. Kansas City is definitely the better team, but they got a legitimate shot to win this game. So 11.5 seems a little steep to me. That's my biggest point. And that is it for the NFL. That's it. I will get y'all my picks. And we will continue to trust the work. And we're going to keep picking winners. We're going to keep being here for you, the incredible sports fan. Always under.